Wrong one. Hello and welcome back to That's Football. This is your, well, not your daily transfer show, like I just clicked on the wrong one there. It's your watch-along for Morocco versus Iran. It's my first World Cup watch-along. I'm so excited to be here. It might not be the most amazing of games I've ever seen in my life. It is a Morocco-Iran. It is a Morocco-Iran. It might not have been the best opener to my World Cup watch-along campaign, but it should be a bit of fun nonetheless, shouldn't it? I've got your comments here. Now, you guys are going to be crucial to this watch-along and all the watch-alongs throughout the World Cup because, look, it might not be the most scintillating of games. It might be slightly boring, but if it is, I've got the comments. There's going to be a lot of what's your favourite packet of crisps, like Mark says, that sort of chat. There's going to be a lot of that sort of stuff. But, I'm excited for it nonetheless. Like I said, hopefully we get a good game. But if not, that's sort of what I'm expecting. I'm sort of expecting we're going to get a bit of a rough game, a bit of a hoofball game. If that is the case, I've got the comments. I've got you guys to banter with. We can talk about it. We can talk about football. We can talk about the game. We can talk about anything like what's your favourite packet of crisps. So, regardless, it should be a bit of fun. Thanks everyone that is joining me. I know, like I said, it's not the biggest of games, but still, it is the World Cup. It is still a massive tournament, and it is still, fantastic that you guys are getting involved. I've just got to shut down a few of my programs here. Right, we're all good. We're all up and running. Guys, share the video because we want to try and get as many of you involved as possible. We've got about 100, 104, 108 of you watching at the moment. Can we bump that up to 200, 300 maybe? I know, like I said, it's not the biggest of games, but the more of you get involved, the more people I've got to spend a bit of time with and have a bit of banter with. So, yeah, share the video if you haven't already to get more people watching. Favourite pizza toppings. I think it's a little bit early, Michael, for favourite pizza toppings. We might have to wait a little bit for that. I've got the team news, as you can see, running down at the bottom of your screen. If you are interested in the team news, I can just read them out very, very quickly for you now, if my computer actually works. But they are running at the bottom of the screen. Here they are. So for Morocco, it's Munir in goal, Amrabat at right back. Let's just get on it. Come on. It's being slow now, look. Amrabat at right back, who of course plays for Watford, I believe. Benatia at centre back, who plays for Juventus. Decent, isn't it? Saïs, who plays for Wolves. Decent, Premier League. Hakimi, don't know who that is, at left back. El Ahmadi at central defensive midfielder. Ziyech as a right winger. Belhanda, who apparently is decent on the ball, as a number 10. Or sort of as a midfield 2, part of that midfield 3 of Al-Ahmadi as central defensive midfielder, with Boussoufa alongside them in the midfield, with Harit at left wing and El-Kabi up front. I've butchered all those names, but we'll get through them. In goal for Iran, Iran's team is Bayran Fand in goal, Haj Safi at left back, Puraligijanji, Chesme, I'll stop. You know what? I'll stop. I think you get the idea. You can see the teams at the bottom of the screen if you are interested. Iran, I don't really know any of Iran's players, if I'm honest, but Morocco have got a fair few okay players. Benatia, like I said, playing for Juventus at the moment at centre-back, 31 years of age. And then they've got Harit, who's apparently fairly decent. He plays for Schalke, Harit. In 35 games in all competitions, he's got 3 goals and 7 assists. So look, he's not set the Bundesliga alive, but still, he's not a terrible player, is he? Not a terrible player at all. Sander Nederland is Formet Moroccan. Yep, good. What are you guys thinking then? Getting your predictions. What are you guys thinking for today? Morocco, Iran, who do you reckon's going to win? I was watching some of the sort of pre-match build-up on the TV just before I went live. And they were saying, apparently Morocco are pretty terrible off the ball. They're number 1 in the qualifiers for long balls, number 1 to second balls, and number 2 with the amount of tackles. And apparently Iran have only conceded 5 goals in the whole of the qualifiers, but don't score many either. So I'm not sure we're going to get a tiki-taka style of play. I'm not sure it's going to be the most exciting attacking football. We might see a lot of hoofball. We might see a fair few crunching tackles, which would be exciting to see, wouldn't it? But, you know, like I said, they're both very, very good defensively. I don't think Morocco have conceded in the qualifying stage. That might be wrong, but I think that's what Slaven Bilic said before. So if I had to go for a prediction, I'd probably go 0-0. I really probably would go 0-0. You know, although that does make it even more dull than it, you know, on the face of it looks. 0-0, both very, very good defensively, not very good going forward. They're sort of going to play it safe, get a draw. You know, either side really do need to win, to be fair, because they have got Portugal and Spain coming up. This is, of course, Group B. So Portugal and Spain in both in their groups. So they're going to need to get something to give them the best chance to go through if they are going to, you know, replace either Spain or Portugal, which I highly doubt. Good God, on ITV, they've changed one of the pundits to a woman, black woman. What's wrong with that, pal? What's wrong with that, mate? You know, she knows the football. I was listening to her before. One, it's irrelevant if she's black. That's completely irrelevant to the situation, so I don't know why you're bringing that up. And two, she's a woman. All right, she knows her football. You know, I just want to watch people talking about football, and she knows her football. I was listening to it before. So, yeah, she's a woman, but she knows her football. She's very, you know, informed on the statistics, on on just general football, so I've got no problem with that. I don't know why you're moaning about that, pal. And the fact she's black has got absolutely no... It doesn't come to it whatsoever. It's a ridiculous comment, that. Ridiculous comment, Holy. The name, Holy. I thought Mahrez was Moroccan. Ian, no, he is Algerian, pal. He is Algerian. Yeah, Mahrez is Algerian. Ian, I did for a second. No. Guys, get in the comments. What are you guys thinking? Luca says, how are you? I'm okay. I'm okay. You know, I'm a bit tired, I'll be honest. I've been at school today. I had a kit before I went live, so I'm sort of revived. I'm sort of refreshed. But there's only 158 of you watching. Now, I know it's not the biggest of games, but we are here live for every World Cup game. So I thought you guys would have, you know, more of you would have been getting involved. But clearly not. Clearly not. I'm happy that the 166 people are watching. At least it's not zero, isn't it? So for people that are watching, I massively appreciate you joining me. And you are truly a That's Football hardcore. I'll be back in 1 second. I'm a mug and I forgot to bring my charger. I'll literally be here in 1 second. I need to go get my my laptop charger. All right, lads. Sorry about that. That's all. By the way, guys. By the way, this is going to just be a bit of a piss around. Like, it is just going to be a bit of piss around. Like, it's like I said, it's not going to be the most great, you know, most fantastic of games. So it just is going to be a bit of banter of me and you in the comments. I mean, that's really all I can rely on to keep me company, isn't it? Am I right? No, I've got my my charger. And do any of you have this problem as well? My charger is a good 3 years old now. It's a good 3 years old, and it looks it. It's been ripping apart, right? And it just keeps splitting. So look at that. What on earth? Like, that's the actual charger. That's what it looks like. And it's just covered in plasters and things like... You can't really see it, to be fair. It's not focusing on it. But it's just covered in plasters and stuff, like... And sellotape to try and sellotape the splits together. So, I mean, yeah. That's the situation. That's the situation I'm in. Hopefully, I hope it's working. It's good. Paul Young says, Sandra, this game is going to be so boring. Well, love the optimism, Paul. Loving the optimism, pal. But, you know, hopefully we get a good game. I doubt it. But if we do get a good game, fantastic. We can all enjoy the game together. If we don't get a good game, no worries. We can just watch it and talk and have a bit of banter with you guys in the comments and you guys with me. So, you know, that's all good. Also, you guys don't only have to talk to me. You guys can talk to each other in the comments, you know. I can be talking to a few of you and you guys can be talking to each other in the comments, which is fantastic. You know, it's a community we've got here. So get involved regardless of if I'm talking about the game or talking to you guys. It should be a laugh. It should be a laugh. I've got my Coke. I've got my Coke, so, you know, I'm all drinked up. I'm all drinked up. So I hope you guys are. Get your snacks, get your beers, get your Cokes, get your Fantas, because it might be an unpleasant hour, 45 minutes, but it won't be when we are having banter with each other. I don't think I could watch this game just on my own. Imagine watching Morocco versus Iran on your own. I don't think you could do that. So it's good that we've got each other. Oh, it's sweet, isn't it? I do appreciate you all. To be fair, I really do. I fancy you a little bit, I'll be honest. Honest op on Van Dijk, considering you're Dutch. Keen, I don't mind. The players are walking out, by the way. I'll get my timer up, actually. The players are walking out, by the way, chaps. But, you know, guys, get in the comments if you want to talk to me about football, about life, about what my favourite packet of crisps is. I don't mind. Get in the comments. I want to know your questions. And I want to know a bit about you as well. So, yeah. But my opinions on Van Dijk, I think he's a good player. I really do. I don't think he's at the top level yet, although I do think he could get there one day. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, from a Dutch perspective, hopefully it does well. And on a human perspective, you never want to see anyone fail. It's just the fact that he plays for Liverpool, which puts me off slightly. We won't be taking Skype calls yet. We will not be taking Skype calls yet. I just want to be interacting with you guys. I don't necessarily... I don't think it's sort of suitable to be taking Skype calls from Morocco versus Iran. I mean, what really do we want to be talking about? Controversial topics for Morocco versus Iran. So I just want to get in the comments. I want to be with you guys. I want to be bantering with all of you. I don't necessarily want to take Skype calls though. But you know, later after this game, at 8 o'clock my time, I think it is. I will be live for Portugal versus Spain. Portugal versus Spain. Now, I do expect a few more of you to be getting involved with that. This is a sort of warm-up. You guys in the comments now. MUFC Madness, K United, Pankaj, Zezo A, Luca, United and Talk, Stephen Jordan, Just Sheldon. You guys are all hardcore That's Footballers. You're all hardcore World Cuppers, and I massively appreciate you joining. When all the others come in later for Portugal versus Spain, I'll remember you guys, and I'll shout you guys out first, and I will read your comments first, because you guys are here with me through thick and thin. So I massively appreciate you guys getting involved. Anyway, teams are out, they're lined up, national anthems have been sung, they're having a little photo, lovely, the two flags on the pitch there, with the World Cup trophy in the middle. It's all very scenic, it's all very picturesque. Lovely, and for some of these players, you have to realise it's their biggest moment, potentially in their lives. I know they're going to be coming up against Portugal and Spain, and therefore fantastic players and bigger players with, you know, with Ronaldo and David De Gea and players like that. But still, you know, Morocco and Iran especially as well, they might not be getting to a World Cup for many, many years to come. You know, so this might be their only opportunity for some of these players to play in a World Cup and to do your country proud. Regardless of the result, they're going to put in 100% effort. And that's what we want to see, isn't it? That's definitely what we want to see. Jack Gavin is in for a great match. Well, we'll have to wait and see, pal. Regardless, I'm here with you in the comments. I just do fancy you all a little bit. I'm so grateful. Like, I'm melting a little bit, lads. I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of an emotional moment. I told you guys yesterday that I'm quite an emotional bloke. I am, and I don't know why, it's sort of overwhelming me a little bit now that 213 of you, all of you guys in the comments, from Morocco versus Iran, which realistically, you guys probably wouldn't be watching if we didn't do a watch-along. You guys are all joining me in the comments and sticking with me here for the next about hour and 45 minutes. So I massively appreciate you guys getting involved. I really, really do. Drop a like in the video if you haven't already, and subscribe, because we're trying to go for 40,000 subscribers by the end of the summer. So, which, you know, that's all good things. All good things. Akshay says, always mute commentators when Sander is on. Well, if you are new to the channel, which I really doubt new people are going to be getting involved with Morocco versus Iran, but if you are new to the channel, we've got a bit of lag. Oh, I've never had that before. Haven't had that in a while. Anyway, it's sort of fixed itself out now. Let's hope it doesn't get too bad. Ah, that's bloody annoying. Listen to it on here. Shit. Okay, well, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. I haven't had this this sort of CPU issue in a little while, so hopefully it does sort itself out. I don't know. I don't really know, if I'm honest. You guys can still hear me, but it's just the sort of audio and visual delay, which is irritating. Have I got anything open? I really don't know why that is, if I'm honest with you. So frustrating, lads. It's just CPU usage. It's just CPU usage. It's not like buffer. It's just not. It's not buffer. It's just the bloody CPU is getting overcooked, and it can't deal with it. Anyway, we'll continue. We'll continue. It seems to fix itself out. It will be you know, it will dabble through bad patches and through good patches. Let's wait and see. But you know, we'll have to wait and see. But anyway. Yeah, Daniel Rowling, I know, my lips don't sync. I've just found that out. We haven't had that in ages. You know what? Do you want to see what if I can do this? It might be this. We'll cancel that. And that might fix it in a minute. Anyway. Man like Xander. It's fine, mate. Yeah, hopefully that team news thing has fixed it. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Regardless of the lag, you guys know how much that pisses me off, especially when it's not a great game like this. You want the quality to be 100%. You know, you want it to be the highest quality, and if it's not, it's very, very frustrating. I put my hard work and time into this sort of thing. I haven't had this sort of lag in a little while, but we are up and running very, very soon. What the bloody hell was that? So annoying. I've not started the timer because I've not started yet, pal. I will be a little bit behind you guys, of course, lads, because my TV is a little bit behind. But what you can do when I start my timer, just pause your TV and sync up with my timer. We are about to kick off, lads. The referee is about to blow his whistle for the third World Cup game of Russia 2018. It's just so bloody annoying, this lag. I'll have to figure out what it is after. Come on, ref, blow your whistle, mate. The teams have been out for a little while now. Right, we've kicked off. We have kicked off. This is it. We've kicked off. Oh, why is the lag doing that? Let's have a little look if my... I don't know what it is. It's fucking annoying, isn't it? I've got nothing open other than the timer and the OBS app. But anyway, let's happen. Mad Marcus, I know there's lag, mate. I haven't. Fuck's sake, I haven't had this in a little while. We have kicked off. I thought I figured out this thing, and this sort of issue. We've been live every single day of a transfer show, and we've not had any issues whatsoever. Live yesterday with the Griezmann reaction. For some reason, it's playing up now. Is it watchable? Do you guys want me to restart the stream? What do you guys think? My lips are just out of sync with my voice. Coming forward in Morocco, though, they shoot and they shot, but it was just wide there, just wide. No lag, voice is behind, but visuals is good. Yeah, no, we'll have to wait and see. Guys, I'm sorry, I do apologise. It's going to go bad and good, but we'll have to stick with it. We'll have to stick with it. Are you doing Spain tonight as well? Well, yeah, I presume so. If my lag isn't continuing like this, after I get off this stream, I'll have to after I finish the stream, I'll have to have a little test about, have a little fiddle about with it. No, I'm not. I've not changed any of my settings. It's just the CPU usage that is being overcooked. I'm on 32.7% at the moment, and I don't know why. Anyway, you guys can listen to it and you know, sort of put up with the issue. I'm sorry. Just watch the game and then listen to me. The audio's fine. You can sort of see me, but we'll have to continue. No, it is my fault, Slow Poison. It is my fault. It's just, well, it's not my fault. I haven't changed the settings from last night when it was working completely fine. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, get in the comments. What do you guys think? We've got corner here for Morocco, which is always good. 2.5 minutes into it. I have been sort of dabbling watching it, but I've been sort of focusing on the lag as well. Corner. Oh, oh, he's at the back post here. Oh my God. Two of the most comical moments there. Two of the most comical, bloody brilliant moments of the World Cup so far there. It was a corner, and he played it to the edge of the box, right? He was free. He was there on his own to hit it, and he just completely missed the ball. It was an air kick. And then the ball came back over, and oh, it was brilliant. That was brilliant. Bloody brilliant, that was. Oh. He just completely missed the ball and just kicked the air. Fucking hell. He says, is he going to show the match? Well, mate, if you are new to the channel, before you do get off to the disappointing news, unfortunately, I'm not, mate. I'm not going to be showing the game. We can't do that. It's illegal. But before you leave the stream, basically, I'm going to be talking about it. I'm going to be watching it, as are the people in the comments. So get involved, mate. Give your opinions. I'll be giving mine. Yeah, get involved. We can't show the game, as you guys know, because it's illegal. But still, you know, watch-alongs are good, aren't they? It's good fun getting involved. Anyway, I just need to message Mark. Right, get in the comments what you guys saying. We've got 304 people watching, which is way more than I thought was going to be watching, which is always very, very nice to see, isn't it? It's always good. It's always good to have as many of you watching as possible. If you haven't already, then do get subscribing. We're on 34,221 subscribers. So get involved. Join the club. Join the hashtag Wet Lettuce Army is all I'll say. Anyway, Morocco have been the best side at the moment. It's a player going straight through Iran here. It's been quite a decent game, to be fair. We've had a few shots, a few corners as well. They're coming forward here, Morocco. Iran get rid of it. They've got a player down here for Morocco. Score prediction, Sander. I've gone with a 0-0 score prediction, pal. 0-0 is what I'm going with. Just purely, well, from the first 5 minutes, I'm going to go for a Morocco win because Morocco have been very, very good in the first 5 minutes. Pinned Iran straight back. They've had a few corners. They've had a few opportunities. But going on their track records, they're both very, very defensive sides and don't have too many goals in them. So on that basis, you'd have to go for a 0-0, wouldn't you? But from the first 5 minutes, what I've seen, I'm going to go with a Morocco win. Probably 2-0. It's just my CPU usage, and I can't lower that as I'm live. I can try and... let's have a little look, shall we? Sorry about this, guys. This was not the intended start to the video that I'd wanted. It's sort of gone a bit tits up, if I'm honest, which is very irritating. Very, very irritating. Maybe that'll do it. Hopefully that'll fix it in a minute. 5-2 Morocco, Ben Johnson's gone with. I think one thing we can guarantee from this game is that it won't be a high-scoring match. I do not think it'll be a high-scoring match whatsoever. I think 2-0 maximum. I think there'll be 2 goals in it maximum. Either 1-1, 0-0, 2-0, that sort of thing. Chris Windle says, who is presenting the Spain game? Well, it should be me if I can sort out this lag issue for later. Luckily, this is only a warm-up, and luckily it is only happening for Morocco versus Iran. Some teething issues, but you know, I'll have to stick with it. Is Iran red or white? I'm confused. Iran's white, pal. Iran's white. Who's with the Spain match? I am. People don't notice till you mention it, mate. Audio's fine. Okay, well, we'll have to... Well, you know, there's nothing I can do about it, so we'll have to stick with it, won't we? I've tried to lower the bit rate. It's just... usually I use about 20% of my CPU, and now I'm on 30. Although it is dropping, which is positive. Oh, it's gone back up now. Jesus. What is your honest prediction for South Korea versus Sweden game? I don't know who's doing that, pal. We'll address that when we get to it, but I don't know who's doing that. All right, we're 7... Ball over the top here for Morocco. It's bounced out to one of their players. Number 9, he shoots, he hits it wide. Morocco have definitely been the better side. Guys, I don't really know the players' names, so if I say... I'm just going to call them by their sort of shirt numbers, if that's okay. I've got a few... you know, Mark had his... what's your favourite packet of crisps and what's your favourite cereal sort of thing lined up. I've got a few as well. I want to start off with, lads. I want to start off with... What are your 3 favourite movies? That's what I want to start off with. Three favourite movies. Getting my tongue mixed up then. 3 favourite movies. I want to know what your 3 favourite movies are. I'll give you my 3 favourite movies. I reckon. I don't really watch movies, to be fair. I don't really have the attention span for it. I really struggle to sit down for a long period of time unless it's football that I'm watching. But Morocco coming forward here, though, lads. Coming forward. There's a decent bit of play. It's been a decent game, to be fair, in the first 10 minutes. Very, very decent, actually. I don't know why it's overcooking so much. Jesus. Anyway, we're coming forward here. What's your 3 favourite movies? Oh, yeah, on the 3 favourite movies thing. Oh, bloody hell, there's a big old challenge gone in there. Big old challenge. Okay, so that's now dropped the CPU. Oh, it's gone back up. Yeah, there's a big old challenge gone in there. I didn't see it. I actually missed it for a second. But let's have a little look at the replay, shall we? 10 minutes in, we've seen chances. So he sort of flicks it. And he just, oh my God, he just proper catches him on the Achilles. Oh my God, that was actually quite dodgy. That was actually quite dodgy. If he hasn't given him a yellow card, I think that warrants a yellow card, that challenge. Jesus. I really do think that warrants a yellow card. Shawshank Redemption, Goodfellas and Training Days. That's Ben Johnson. David Ojawumi says Spectre, Black Panther and Avengers. Spectre, that's the James Bond, isn't it? I'm not a big fan of James Bond, if I'm honest. I don't really like action movies. And I sort of think, like, they're all a bit samey. I don't know. I'll have to go with, okay, my 3 favourite movies, I'll have to go with, I don't watch movies, probably Prisoners at number 1. If you haven't seen Prisoners, then watch it. As Clay Buzz says, so Prisoners, Shutter Island, is there another one that I can take from you guys? Prisoners, Shutter Island, and Forrest Gump. That's what I'll go with. Prisoners, Shutter Island, and Forrest Gump. That's what I reckon. Josh Bradley says there's a delay. Mate, welcome. I haven't had it in ages. I haven't had it in absolute ages. I don't know how many we've got of you that we've still got watching. We've got 342 of you watching, which is fantastic. Guys, the quality's okay. It's just there's a bit of audio-visual delay. So just watch the game and listen to me. That's all. That's the best way to get around it. I'll try and fix it for the next game. By the way, guys, I am doing Portugal versus Spain this evening, so I'll get it fixed before then, hopefully. Or if you want, which I won't do, but if you guys all said yes, I'd stop and start the stream, which I think would sort it out. I do, but you know. Harry Potter Avengers. Harry Potter's good. Isn't it? Morocco coming forward it though on the left-hand side. To be fair, it's been a good game. It's been a decent game. It's not been as cagey as I thought it would be. There's been some bloody big challenges gone in, right? And also Morocco have played some nice attacking football as well, getting forward quite a bit. So it's been okay. It's definitely not been the dull, cagey, defensive match I thought it would be. You still mad at Griezmann? Very much so. I think he's a mug. Obviously, I'm living in Spain, so in Madrid as well. So a lot of fans, a lot of people at my school are Atletico Madrid fans. I had to argue with them all day. To be fair, the general consensus from Atletico Madrid fans, I can tell you, they're just happy. They're just happy that you stayed. Portugal versus Spain is going to be lit, is what Slow Poison says. If I can sort the lag out, then it will be, yeah. Keeper collects for Iran. Sander, do you like F1? I don't watch F1, pal. Guys, that's the sort of question that I want to see you guys getting in the comments. I don't watch F1, mate. I don't watch it. I watched it once with Mark. Well, with Mark on a sort of Formula 1 watch-along on his channel. And I just found it a bit repetitive. I don't really know how to get into it. I feel you sort of have to know the drivers and that sort of thing. But no, I don't really watch it at all. Ball goes into the box here from Morocco. Definitely Morocco have been on top. Iran have just been pinned back. Absolutely just pinned back. Morocco have just been bombing forward on both sides. Decent player. Lacking quality slightly, as we saw when the player just completely just smashed the air and missed the ball from that corner. But it's been a decent game. It's definitely been a decent game. Sorry about this, though, guys. Sorry about the lag. I will definitely fix it, guys. I don't quite know what it is because I haven't changed any of my settings. I think it's because I started the stream with all my programs open, so I shut them down, and I think that's just sort of messed it up a little bit. But I don't know. Or for some reason, yeah, it's also because for some reason OBS is using 31.6% of CPU, now 32. It was even going up to 38, which I don't know why. Did you hear the news about Ronaldo is prison because he failed to pay bills? Yeah, I heard about that, but he won't be going to prison. I'm pretty sure if it's 2 years or under, you can sort of pay an extra fine to sort of get away with it, I think. I like the video, although Sander is lagging. Mateus, yeah, I think you might have it set to 4K. No, I haven't got it set to 4K at all. No, I'm streaming in 720. Sorry about. I was expecting a slightly more fun stream because I sort of messed up a little bit with the lag. No, I'm streaming in 720, mate. Nah, I don't know what it is. Sander, it's probably my fifth time watching you, so I don't really know what club you're supporting, club and international. Welcome, guys. If you are new to the channel, my name is Sander Seegers. I've got a little bit of lag now. I'm aware. I am aware. Also, Snaps and any other moderators, as soon as someone says there's lag, can you just tell them that I'm aware, and because I don't want to keep banging on about it. So can you just tell them that I'm aware, and I'll fix it for later, Portugal versus Spain. But, yeah, guys, welcome, Sander. I'm 17 years of age, which is always good, isn't it? Bloody hell, if that makes his man, that's a bloody good ball. Iran defended quite well. Iran are defending all right, to be fair. They're defending all right. Finding it very, very difficult to come out. Very, very difficult to come out. Because when they do, Morocco just win the ball back straight away and put the pressure back on. High-paced game at the moment, really is. Morocco knocking it about with some serious tempo. Which is good to see. Yeah, no, I'm a Manchester United fan. I try and stay as neutral on the channel as possible because it is a fan channel for all football fans, not just United fans. So, excuse me, I do try and stay neutral, although at times it doesn't really work. Like when Fekir, in the news came out that Fekir wasn't going to Liverpool, I may have become slightly biased. But I do try. I'm Dutch as well. I'm Dutch. So Holland's my country. So, and England is my city. Little reference there for you lads. Top 3 Manchester United shirts. So obviously I was born in 2000, October the 3rd. And my favourite, I like the one where, I like the one. What's the one where it's got like the little white sort of line on the neck and on the bottom, like the classic Ronaldo one? I really like that one. I also really like the. Let's have a little look at it, shall we? Right. Okay. I'm getting it up. Man United historical football kits. Okay, let's go a little bit further than 1878. All right, so my favourite Man United football kits in my lifetime, 2006, 2007 I was a fan of. And then, so 2006 and 7 I liked. In my lifetime, I liked 2007, 2009. And I really liked that away kit that we lost the Champions League final to Barcelona in. Do you know the one with like the blue and the red sort of collar? I really like that one as well. But yeah, 2006-7 and then 2007-9 are my two favourite home kits. Ball into the box here for Morocco. Comes out, Morocco. Bang. Iran get cleared. Oh my God, it's a scramble. Pitchside scramble. What is going on? They've got rid of it. They've got rid of it. How Morocco haven't scored there, I do not know. Iran, it was a goal-mouth scramble. People just throwing limbs at it. The clearances were dreadful. This is quite fun to watch, to be fair. The clearances were dreadful, and how they didn't score, I don't know. But they have got a corner here. Benatia, obviously, is a goal threat from corners. That was mental, wasn't it? Absolutely nuts. Sandra, do you speak Spanish? A little bit. Not really. Ball into the box here. It's a good game, lads. It's a really good game. I thought I'd be, bringing out the crisp packet thing way more than I actually am. But it's a very, very decent game. Very decent game. Attacking football down both wings, so it's not, one-sided, although it is one-sided in regards to the fact that Morocco have just all of the ball and Iran are just trying to defend for their lives. But brilliant pitch goal-mouth scramble there. Keeper saved it. This Iranian just cleared it with his shin, got rid of it. That fell to a Moroccan. He shot. That got saved, and then they sent it out for a corner. What a game this is. Very, very scrappy. Iran are coming forward here. Slip him in. Go on. Shoot. There was a chance there for Iran. They had 3-on-2 at a moment there, and they definitely could have scored. Most definitely could have scored. You know what? I'm such a clever human being. Oh, my God. Let's do a bit of boom. Wait, one moment. Let's just do this. Bang. Biddy bop. Iran coming forward here. Bang. Bosh. Bosh. Oh, Jesus. Bosh. Bosh. Tap on that. Right. Whack that in black. Right. Do that and that. Bing bang. Bosh. Biddy bop. Boom. Oh my God. I'm a smart fella. I'm a smart fella. Now, I don't have to address it every 5 minutes. Anyway, Iran coming forward here. This is the first time that we've really seen Iran get forward. I did not think it would be as good a game as this. It really has been fantastic to watch. Scrappy, goal-mouth scrambles. Iran put a ball in there. No, unsuccessfully. Unsuccessful. What's your favourite United game ever? Me, 8-2 Arsenal. Good evening, Sander. You know what? I'll just do this season. Actually, no, I'll do in the last 4 years because for the last before sort of Louis van Gaal's first game first season. I watched United, but I didn't watch them like religiously every single game because I had some family issues and my life was just a bit all over the place. And I just preferred playing the game rather than watching it. But since Louis van Gaal's been in charge, I've really thoroughly every single game religiously watched Manchester United. So my my favourite game in the last 3 or 4 years has probably been City this season. City this season was bloody... So basically, obviously you guys all know, City away this season when they could have won the league. Was it in March or something? March or April. They could have won the league. And we went 2-0 down. And I'm not going to lie, I had tears in my eyes. I've never felt so embarrassed as a football fan in my life. I'm getting overwhelmed thinking about it. And then, oh my God. Oh God. I literally, Pogba scored. I just saw, it was that sort of a reaction, okay? It was that sort of a reaction. Then he scored again, and I flipped my tits. I'm not joking. I ran out my living room, opened the door, ran around my house, okay? Around my house, screaming, oh my God! Right? And then, you can imagine when Chris Smalling scored, and oh Lord. So I live in an apartment complex, and I opened my front door, went outside the apartment building into the apartment complex, swang my top around like that, screaming, oh my God, like, oh my God, like that. I've never gone that nuts in my life. It was just the most unbelievable of moments. It was just, it wasn't the fact that, look, we'd beaten City. It was the fact that we were getting embarrassed and they would have won the league against us, and we would have never have heard the end of that as a United fan. You would never hear the end of it. It'd be in chance for so many years to come, and you know, that front page of the news and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, madness. Oh, Iran coming forward there. It was a long throw-in into the box, so that's clearly something they've got in their arsenal. A long throw-in into the box. Someone headed it on, came into another striker, a number 20. He chested it down, spun and shot, but it went out for a throw-in. That's how bad the shot was. It is a bit of a lit game, to be fair. It's quite decent. Tell you what's not decent though, this audio-video delay. To be fair, we've still got 380 of you watching, so guys, don't get put off. Do not get put off. We'll be back we'll be back in literally when this stream finishes. How long will we be live for? 42, so we'll probably get another hour and 20. We'll be back 6:47. We'll be back like an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes or so after this stream finishes with Portugal versus Spain. Now, I will be doing this match and I will have sorted out the lag. If I haven't sorted out the lag, I'll probably pass it over to Mark. But yeah, Morocco coming forward here. Shoots. Still got it though. Shoots. Oh my God. Iranians just throwing themselves in front of the ball. Now they're coming forward, Iran. Nice little bit of play here. Oh, they've lost it. Morocco have run it. This is end-to-end stuff, lads. This is end-to-end stuff. Morocco are going up one end, losing the ball. Iran are going up the other end, losing the ball. And it's just back and forth. It's tennis. Madness. Jordan Freeman, there's your shout-out, pal. You've had a bad day at college. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, don't get put off. Or you have got lag. I think it's because I started the stream with all my programs open, which because I'm an absolute idiot. So yeah, I think that's why we've got the lag. The CPU is just at 39.1%, which is why it's so bad. But you know, that's the way it is. You know, I'll definitely get it sorted by Portugal, Spain. Yeah, the lag will just dip in and out. Anyway, I'll throw another question to you guys. We've done your top three. We've done your top three favourite movies, and now I will throw this one to you. All right. Who are the three greatest living musicians? 3 greatest living musicians. I want to know, who are your 3 greatest living musicians? If I had to go, you can also go bands. Bands count as well. So you sort of go bands or artists, solo artists. You can go both. I'd probably go my favourite. Who are your favourite artists at the moment? Who do you prefer? Who are your favourite musicians? Put it that way. For me, it's difficult, isn't it? I like Red Hot Chili Peppers, not necessarily like what they're making really anymore, but what they used to make, and they're still alive, of course, so it sort of counts. Red Hot Chili Peppers, crucify me in the comments. I bloody love Justin Bieber, I just do. Crucify me in the comments, but his recent tunes have been absolute bangers, they just have. And then, who else? I don't know who else. Sander is my hero. That's all good. Post Malone's good. Migos are good. Eminem's good. Ed Sheeran's good. Drake's good. Nicholas says JB, Justin Bieber, Drake and Flo Rida. I'm not so sure about Flo Rida, but Drake, yeah. I'm a fan of Drake. J. Cole's good. Big Shaq. Wiz Khalifa. Coldplay are good. Jake Paul's a mug. That wasn't the comment. The comment was Jake Paul, but Vanilla Ice, yeah. Juan Mata. Mate, yeah, Keith is with me. Keith, I know Keith's going to be a butch guy with a name like Keith, right? And if Keith is into Justin Bieber, anyone can be. Yeah, shut up, yeah. Justin Bieber's sick. He just is. His recent tunes have been bangers, and to be fair, his old ones are as well. Nah, look, that's your opinion. I think Justin Bieber's decent. Lil Wayne, Oasis are good as well. My Nan, Zezo's Nan is the best of all of them, I reckon. Oasis. The Pauls can go away. Yeah, the Pauls are just mung. I don't like Jake. Let's not get started. We can probably get started with the whole Jake Paul, Logan Paul situation. You know what? Screw it. Let's get to talking about that now. What are your guys' opinions on Jake and Logan Paul? What are your guys' opinions on Jake and Logan Paul? And also, their bloody weirdo dad, right? Did you see that video of him snogging that girl? Basically, if you don't know, Logan and Jake Paul were filming a video where they've blindfolded a girl, and it was like she's got to guess who's kissing them. For some reason, 45-year-old, I think he's called Greg Paul, right? Who, I'll be honest, he looks like a pedo. I'm sorry. Morocco coming forward here. Good little bit of dribbling there with the shot, but the keeper saved. But anyway, right? Jake Paul, so the Greg Paul, the dad, they blindfold the bloody girl, and he just snogs the girl. And it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. That's weird. Greg Paul's a weirdo. 2, the mum, right? The mum, I don't know what the mum's called. I can't remember what the mum's called, but she's odd. Yeah? Why is a 45-year-old woman vlogging? She's got a vlogging channel, acting as if, but like, oh, she's called Pam, that's it. And her intro is like, hey, Pamsters, this is what we're up today. And it's just like, give it a rest, yeah, give it a rest. Like, it's so cringe. She's going on as if she's like some sort of really young vlogger, and she's not. Like, just stop, right? Then also, Jake Paul, he's an idiot, right? He's lied so many times in the past, right? Realistically, he creates rubbish content. I think, with Jake Paul, he's just very arrogant and very... Do you see, also with Jake Paul, do you see what he did to Post Malone? To Post Malone, he doxed his house. So basically, if you guys don't know, Post Malone, you should know Post Malone. Amazing rapper, artist, singer, artist, basically. He ordered some of Jake Paul's merch. I think it was as a joke or not. Jake Paul noticed that within the business, got the address, and went to his house to hand deliver it, which I don't think you can actually do. Anyway, wait, quickly. Iran coming forward here, shoots, goes out for a goal kick. But then got his address, Post Malone's address, went to his house to hand deliver it, which is, okay, it's a bit weird, but fair enough, okay. Then filmed the outside of his house and didn't blur any of it, house number, I think his car registration plate was in it. All there for everyone to see, okay? And then after it, went in and sort of blurred it a little bit when realistically you could still see everything. It was weird. It was weird. Then Logan Paul, you got the bloody idiot filming dead people, suicide victims, and then also, a couple days later, tasering a bloody rat. Anyway, weird family. Fair play to them. They've done well, though, but weird family, that. Sorry, I've got to talk about the game a little bit more. I've seen a few people have switched off since we started talking about the Logan and the Paul family. Declan Robertson says, WTF does this have to do with football? Just tune in. I'm out here. Pure crap. Declan, welcome, mate. If you think we're going to spend an hour and a half of Morocco versus Iran talking purely about the game, you have got it twisted, bud. Because, you know, these sorts of games, to be fair, it's been a cracker of a match. I mean, end-to-end staff tackles flying in left, right and centre, as we've seen there. But still, you know, we could talk about other stuff. Morocco coming forward there. It's been a brilliant game. It has been a brilliant game. People are just falling over left, right and centre, sliding into tackles. Iran are now on the counter-attack. They've been tackled. Yellow card being dished out. I really wish the CPU and the whole lag thing wasn't as bad as it is, because it really is. It could have been a fantastic stream. It could be easily at 500, 600 viewers. Never a yellow. I think it was a yellow, wasn't it? Yeah, that's a yellow card. Yeah, for me, that's a yellow card. He's clipped him. The Iranian is he's not through it on goal, hence why it's not a red card. But he's on the attack, and he's just clipped him and stopped the attack. Yeah, that's a yellow card for me. Did you watch a Soccer Aid? And if yes, what do you think of Bolt's performance? I didn't watch Soccer Aid, if I'm honest. What's your favourite beer, Sander? I don't drink beer purely because I'm underage. But if I were to drink beer, which I don't, of course, because I'm 17, not 18. But if I were to potentially drink alcohol from time to time, I wouldn't drink beer because I don't think I'd like it. It sort of would make my eyes twitch. It's really weird. Not visually, just I can feel it going and it's just horrible. I don't like it. Maybe over time I can sort of learn to like it, potentially, of course, when I'm 18. But I don't enjoy it as we speak, potentially. I wouldn't like it if I was to drink it. I'm a 15-year-old female when it comes to alcohol. If I was to drink alcohol, of course I don't. But if I was to drink alcohol, I'm a 15-year-old female when it comes to it. Because I just like, I like spirits and vodka. I would like, if I was to drink, I would like spirits and vodka and that sort of thing. Jack Gavin says, what position do you play in football? I am, right, if I had to sum myself up, a no-nonsense centre-back. Like, realistically, I'm a centre-back, and I'm sort of, you know, if you play two at the back, you can often get the sweeper and then the sort of, the man who sticks on the striker. I'm that centre-back who sticks on the striker, right? And I'm stepping on his shoes. I'm elbowing him when I'm going up for a header. I'm pinching him. I'm doing everything to get in his head and wind him up and take his attention off the game. Also, if you've got the ball, I will go straight through you. Like, I will go straight through you. And, yeah, I'm sort of, yeah, school football, no one ever got sent off. I don't think anyone ever got sent off for school. I got sent off 3 times in the school season. It wasn't good. And also, yeah. And also, I've got quite a quick temper. So if not that I'm going to start a fight, but if the ref doesn't give something, I'm referee. Like, I'm having a moan at the ref straight away just to try and put pressure on him. And obviously at school, that's sort of not accepted. So I got a few yellow cards for doing that. Excuse me. If I was to drink a cider it would be Strongbow dark fruits if I was to drink a sort of, it's not beer, is it? But it's the closest thing to beer that I would drink if I was to drink. Jacob says, well done, you've your work cut out in this game. Mate, not only have we got Morocco-Iran to watch, which actually has been a bloody brilliant game, but I started the stream with all my programs open, which has absolutely just messed up the stream in terms. But I don't understand what. Anyway, I'll have to figure out. Anyway, we've got lag, as you can see at the bottom of the screen. I know there's lag. I'll sort it for Spain versus Portugal once this stream finishes. I'm aware of the lag, but you guys can hear me, and you should be watching the game anyway, right? So you know that's the way it is. Afternoon, boys. Sorry I wasn't earlier. I fell asleep during that dead Uruguay game and woke up 15 minutes ago. No worries, Matthew. For some reason, pal, we've got lag, but I don't want to talk about it too much. Yeah, I'm aware, Rishab. Oi, Matthew, every time someone says there is lag, can you just tell them that I know that there's lag? I mean, it's at the bottom of the screen, so they should know. But make them aware that I am aware of the lag and that I will sort it for Spain versus Portugal. I think it's just a matter of restarting the stream with none of my programs open. Also, here's a little quick question for you lads. What do you think, right, of this Barnet I've got going on here? This sort of long shaved dynamic. Do you know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think of that. That's the back of it. What do you guys reckon? If it's shit, let me know. If you like it, let me know. No, Morocco coming forward there, sort of cross into the box, trying to find the main man up front, the number 9. But it was a bit overcooked, a little bit too far away from him, and the keeper collected. When are Spain playing? Spain are literally playing about an hour or so after we finish this this stream. So when we finish this stream, I'll be working non-stop to try and sort out the lag, and then we'll go about an hour and a half. After that, we'll go live with this Portugal versus Spain watch-along, which should be that Portugal versus Spain watch-along should be an absolute cracker. Oh my God, people are actually rating it. To be fair, a lot of people have always stopped. Well, a lot of people, mainly like Beck, Howell, and Matthew, saying, or Harrison Lang, saying that you should cut it, mate. But you know, I like it. Also, the one thing with having your hair back like this, it just does your hairline in. Contraction alopecia. Name your top 3 players in the world right now. Ronaldo, Messi, and Neymar. Simple as that, isn't it? Simple as that. Ronaldo, Messi, and Neymar. There's no one worse. There's no one better than those two. No one better than those 3, sorry. What channel is it on? It's on ITV at the moment, pal. You know, but if you can't watch it, then don't worry. We've got you covered. We've got you covered. If the lag is really that bad, I can sort of stop and start the stream if you guys want. I'll literally be live straight away. Pancake, reckon I should cut it. What games are you doing the watch along for tomorrow? Tomorrow I am doing. Let's have a little look, shall we? Hang on. Tomorrow I am doing France, Australia. At 11 o'clock. Oh wait, no, Mark's doing it at 11 o'clock, isn't he? So I've got it down the wrong way. Okay, so then I presume I'm doing Argentina, Iceland, and Peru, Denmark. And then Mark's doing Croatia, Nigeria. So tomorrow, France, Australia, I think Mark's doing that one. I'm doing Argentina, Iceland, and then I'm doing Peru, Denmark pretty much straight after that. And Mark's doing Croatia, Nigeria, which is, you know, all good. All good stuff. You should get braids like what Andy Carroll did. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to that idea. 41 minutes into the game and it's still 0-0, but, you know, it has been a great game. Iran defending with 10 men behind the ball pretty much. 2 banks of 4, or 4 and 5 then. No stop chatting nonsense. I don't know what you're on about. There's no lag. Yeah, apart from the fact there is. What's happened? What was reported by the MEN? What's reported by the MEN? Let me know. Pancake. Iran coming forward here. Oh my! If they don't score, apart from the fact they. Oh my God! Iran on the counter attack. They have been the underdogs. I think they've had about 35% of the possession. They counter attacked. Well, they won the ball, counter attacked, and there's no way they should be missing that. They were coming straight forward. It was a nice little. Oh my! It was actually a really nice play. Really nice little bit of passing play there to work it forward and bypass that Moroccan midfield. Fantastic bit of play, but there's no way the keeper should be saving that. He was one-on-one with the keeper and he should have buried that. Iran very, very close to putting them 1-0 up just before the half-time. They have got a corner here. Can they do it now? We'll have to wait and see. But should defo have gone 1-0 up there, Iran. Ball into the box. Didn't beat the first man. It's come out though. Bang. It's a scrappy game. Oh my God, what are those players doing? Mugs. Foul. It's nice to mix up between Sander and Mark. I watch the United stand a lot, so watching Mark on here all the time would get boring. Thanks, Ian, for getting involved. Usually I don't have lag, so I'm usually all right. So I do appreciate it. A lot of you do say that it's good to have the mix between me and Mark because we do have quite different styles. I think I'm just a bit more nuts. I think I'm just a bit of a weirdo. So, that's all good. Dancing in the dark with you between my arms. I know I'm about a minute behind you guys, but I've got a timer there for a reason, don't I? Iran free kick. If that went in, I would have gone mental. But it went straight over the bar. It was a decent attempt to be fair, but too high. Why is the Spain game on BBC and not ITV? They're sharing it out, ITV and BBC, the World Cup games, Jack. Fred is done and confirmed by United on Twitter, but not officially announced. Yeah, that's correct. You're correct. Show the fella tree. Oh, I can't be pulling those sort of stunts with lag like this. Kane Thompson has just subscribed because apparently I seem canny funny, which is always a positive thing, isn't it? If you haven't already, then do get subscribing. Despite the lag, we are on 34,238 subscribers, so get involved. We want as many of you to get involved and watch these streams because it means that there'll be more opinions in the comments, which is what this channel is all about. So get involved, get subscribing, drop a like on the video if you are enjoying it. Got 154 likes at the moment despite the lag, which is positive. So I do appreciate all of you that are showing support to the channel. Like I said, we'll be live for Portugal versus Spain later. I will, fingers crossed, touch wood, have sorted out the lag for that. So let's hope that is the case, and we'll be all good and ready to go live then. I don't know why it's doing this. I reckon I just got to restart my computer. How's the game going on, Sander? It is pretty much it's end to end, but Morocco do have more of the ball. Iran seems to be hitting Morocco on the counter-attack a fair few times. Not always successfully. They do lose the ball quite regularly, and Morocco seem to win it back and knock it about. They are putting the pressure on Iran. There's a lot of tackles going in. It's quite scrappy. It's quite feisty, which is always good to see. They're both warriors, but both teams are warriors, and it is enjoyable to watch. Like I said, it's a high-tempoed game, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's good. Why so many dislikes? Either because of the lag or people expect that I'm going to show the game, but I'm not, and they know that because it says Watchalong in the comments in the actual title, but Oh. If you had a chance, would you swap Lukaku with Harry Kane with no added fee, but you had to pay 400 grand a week for Kane's wage? No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I would not do that. Wales, Love from South Africa. Thanks, Antoine, for South Africa. You know what? I'm going to throw another little question to you guys. We've had favourite musicians, favourite films. We are at half time now, anyway, so it's a perfect time, isn't it, to get asking. Right. If you had to change one thing about football, what would it be? If you had to change one thing about football, what would it be? Let me know. If I had to change one thing about... Actually, no. I'll see your comments and then I'll tell you mine because I don't want to influence you with my opinion. I definitely have one thing, and it's definitely something that I think would benefit football greatly and in bringing young players through. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? If you had to change one thing about football, what would it be? Get in the comments. How's the weather on your side? Beautiful, mate. I've had 30 degrees today. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. How's the stream looking? What am I bantering on about? Hello. Oh, it just is bad, isn't it, the lag? Anyway. Ben would say no draws, no ties. Interesting. 2 referees for better vision and judgment. Bloody hell, you know what? That's actually not a bad shout. I actually rate that. Cheats, diving is what Flash of Thunder says. That's a good one. Aiden wants VAR. That's interesting. I don't want VAR. No, Souness. Better form of VAR. Shirts changing every year. That's another one, isn't it? Shirts changing every year. Every single year you get 3 new football kits for whoever you support. It's just annoying. They charge you an absolute fortune for it as well, which is ridiculous. Lower wages, so it isn't about the money. Mine's very, very much related to that. Fans shouldn't be made to pay $100 per month to watch all the games. Yeah, that's a good one. The TV subscriptions are mad, and now with Amazon coming into it as well, you're gonna have to subscribe to 3 TV channels in the UK to watch not even all of your club's games, just to watch some of them. That's Sky Sports, BT Sports, and then Amazon as well. Diving should be a larger punishment. Yeah, I'd say so. FIFA corruption should be stopped. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the fact that the World Cup's in Qatar in 2020 is ridiculous, isn't it? It's going to be over Christmas as well, which is absolutely absurd. Matthew McFadden says, realistically speaking, regulations to ensure that clubs play youth players in games. Oh, salary cap over time and to kick Michael Oliver out of the FA. Yeah, okay. So basically, what I change about footy, if I had to just go with one thing, something that I definitely do is to sort of make the youth players in the youth academy not paid as much as they are, and make them sort of clean the boots again and clean the changing rooms out, because now they just get mollycoddled, and it's to the point where they've got nothing to sort of work for. They've got no desire because they're getting paid so much at such a young age. They've got no desire. Like I said, they've got nothing to really strive for. So that's what I'd do. I'd make the youth players sort of paid far less than they actually are, and I'd make them go back to the days where they scrub boots and have to do all these things, because it not only does it make them hungry for success when they're older, but it teaches them respect, which is always good, isn't it? Has De Gea agreed to sign a new contract? Is that right? I'm not seeing anything on that. Oh, hang on. Oh, if that is the case, Samuel Luckhurst has come out and said David De Gea has agreed a new contract with MUFC. I'm not seeing that from any proper official sources though, but that's very, very, very positive, isn't it? If you're a United fan, at least. Yeah, do you guys agree with that one? Do you guys agree with that one? I definitely think that's the way it should go. Why is scrubbing boots a bit harsh? No. No, not only do they have to clean their own boots, but they should scrub the boots of the first team players. That's the way it used to be, and that's the way it should be now. Now the youth players have actually just got people to scrub their boots for them, which is ridiculous. Swagman, I see your comment, pal. This lag is pissing me off so much. Real Madrid are going for Alisson now. Should be agreed after the World Cup. Yeah, well, Real Madrid in for Alisson, obviously the Brazilian keeper. What do you guys think about that? It had strong links to Liverpool as well. I think Liverpool fans would be gutted. They need a new keeper. Whether it means they get Oblak or not, I don't think so. But if they were to miss out on Alisson and get Oblak, Jesus Christ, that would be definitely a good thing, isn't it? But yeah, it is half time. It is half time. We are just having a little piss around at the moment, talking to the comments. Get involved. If I had to sum up that game, I would say excitement. It was an absolutely fantastic first half. That, you know, goalmouth scrambles as we're seeing now in the replays. Also, we just had end-to-end football, serious tackles going in as well. No one's holding back. It's definitely not a cagey affair, which is good to see, isn't it? Mate, 706, take it easy, bud. As your name says, 706 easy. Take it easy, mate. I've done my half-time review now. I really want to start and stop the stream in the hope that it will fix the lag, if I'm honest. But I won't do it because I know loads of you I'll lose all of you. Koulibaly's linked to United. Oh. Fair. If United got Koulibaly, I'd take that. What you guys, get in the comments, lads. Get in the comments. Or I'll throw another question at you, shall I? That's a good one. What's your favourite ice cream flavour? What's your favourite ice cream flavour? Personally, for me, I'll go. I will go mango. It's a weird one, but I'll go mango. That's my... oh, here we've got another question. Jordan Freeman. Our favourite comedians, I don't know too many, to be fair. I like Ricky Gervais. But, yeah, guys, name your favourite ice cream flavour. Get in the comments. Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, mango, passion fruit. It could be any of them. It could be any of them. I personally like mango on a hot summer's day, a bit of mango ice cream. I just like it. It's refreshing. I like a mango sorbet as well. It's good. I enjoy it. Oh, mint choc chip, to be fair. Jake's coming with an absolute smasher. Aiden as well. Cookie dough. Yeah. Oh, Ben & Jerry's cookie dough. Oh, I think I might have to change my mind. Ben & Jerry's cookie dough for me. Oh, bubble gum is fit as well, isn't it? Do you ever play at football tournaments when you were little and you you had the ice cream vans and you'd get the bubble gum in the two bubble gum scoops in the cone. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Vanilla, tiramisu. Mixed rainbow and bubblegum ice cream. I've never had that. Mixed rainbow. Chocolate. There's not a lot of chocolates in the comments. I've never been one for chocolate ice cream. I don't know why. I've always just sort of thought, I don't know. I've never been a fan. See, looks. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to move that to sort of look all right when I'm... There we go. Now I can sort of sit back in my chair and talk to you guys. Because it does my back in having... Just bring that slightly closer. Oh, this is absolutely wonderful. This is brilliant. Anyway, passion fruit. Why is it unfocused? Come on, focus up. There we go. Rocky Road. Yeah. Cookies and cream is decent. I've got to go with, what was it? Ben & Jerry's cookie dough. Ben & Jerry's cookie dough, when you get the actual, like, little cookie bits. Oh, my God. When you get the cookie bits, oh, it just makes me want to... Oh, it's so good. Haagen-Dazs is good as well, to be fair. Mango and ice cream, banging. Yeah, that's decent. Okay, here's another one. Sorbet or ice cream? Lag is unreal, however, awesome show, bro. Mate, tell me about it. It's all right now, but it'll be really bad in a minute again. It's the CPU. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I went live with all my programs open, but I've shut them all down. I think it's just OBS using too much CPU percentage, but it's weird. It's very weird. Sander, what's your favourite TV show growing up? Tom and Jerry. My favourite TV show, my favourite film growing up was Guys, get in the comments, by the way. I want that sort of question, because it's all well and good me throwing you guys questions, but I want you guys to throw me questions. Oh, Matthew McFadden's gone for a sorbet over ice cream. Oh, interesting. I thought you guys would all go ice cream, but I actually don't mind a sorbet. Ice cream 100%. Oh, now the ice creams are coming in. Now the ice creams are coming in. Oh, I really could do with an ice cream, actually, now you say that. You know what? I actually might get an ice cream. I actually might get an ice cream. I probably shouldn't eat whilst I'm live, should I? Why so many dislikes? Probably, mate, because of the lag, and also probably because they're expecting me to show the game when realistically, I never in the title does it say I'm going to show the game, and never have I ever said I'm going to show the game. But for some reason, these mugs that come on here think we're going to show the game, but we're not. So, you know, get involved. Watchalongs are fantastic. Just mute the TV commentary and listen to this. Sync up with me. I need to stop my timer. Sync up with me. You know what? I'm gonna go for a Waz, lads. I'm going to go for a Waz because I've had a bottle of water and a Coke, and then I'll get an ice cream. I'll be back in a second. Just get in the comments chatting. I'll be back in literally, probably about a minute, if that. So get involved. Get involved. I'll be back in a second. Oh, I've got it. I've got the ice creamy. Here we are. All right. I didn't have a lot of options. If I had to go for one, I'd probably go. I would just. Why have the viewers just gone up since I've left them? I would probably go like a Twister or something if I had to choose. But I only had one left, which is, you know what, a fairly decent option. The lag's still shite, isn't it? To be fair, it's dipping in and out, but... Alright. You ready for this? Shit. Baby, I'm dancing in... There we go. Look at that. Oh. Oh, get involved. Oh! Lads, this is the World Cup watch-alongs. Get your ice creams ready. You know, if there wasn't lag, this would be a sick show. Good game, good banter in the comments, nice bit of ice cream, a nice Coca-Cola. Do you know what I mean? Oh, this is so good. So good. I'm eating a Cool Pop. That's good. Oh my God, I've got another question. Oh my God. Oh my God. I have just thought of the best question. This is going to divide. This, oh, you are not ready for this. You are not ready for this question, lads. All right, cold. Cold on the teeth. Okay, are you ready? Dark, white, or milk chocolate? That's all I'm saying. I know what I want, although it does depend on my mood, but I know what I go for. If you presented me dark, white, and milk chocolate, bit of a weird order to put in, dark milk and white chocolate, and you went, which one do you want, pal? A bar of whatever. What are you going for? I know what I'm going for, definitely. Come on, Sander, you can't build it up that much. Oh, mate, it's a brilliant question. Milk, milk, milk. Dark? Everyone's going milk. Oh, shit. All right, I'm a cool 8 seconds behind. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We kicked off for the second half, lads. 45 minutes into the game. You guys are all saying milk. There's a few of you going white chocolate, but lads. Oh, you. Okay, guess what I like, because someone in the comments has just got it. Guess what I like. You guys, literally 90% of you are going milk. Morocco coming forward here. Oh, a cross that was just to nobody. It's gone out for a throw-in. What do you reckon I would go for? Alright, hot. Dark, white chocolate. Something like white, dark. Oh, you guys have hit the nail on the head. I just do like white chocolate. Oh, I just am a white chocolate kind of bloke. By the way, guys, I'm 43, so I am 1 minute 43 seconds into the game. I know it says 1 minute 37 because I was just a little bit late with getting the timer started. But yeah, I'm so a white chocolate kind of guy. I do enjoy white chocolate far too much for to be actually healthy. It's so good. I like milk chocolate as well, but it doesn't quite compare to white chocolate. Although, if your favourite chocolate is dark chocolate, I'm sorry, but you've got to go get something checked out, because that is odd. No, I'm an odd guy, right? But if you prefer dark chocolate, there's something wrong with you. There really is. By the way, you guys, are you annoyed that I'm eating ice cream? I think everyone, get your ice creams out. That was a big old tackle on a Moroccan there. Mate, this game is so feisty. There's so many good tackles going in here, which is what I want to see. It's what I want to see. I don't want to see it be cagey, because the worst comes to worst. I mean, it is still 0-0. But like, it's been so feisty, and it's been so sort of end to end, isn't it? Morocco have had more of the ball, but Iran have countered attack when they've had the opportunity to. It's been a high tempo game, although the second half has started quite slowly. Yeah, it's not been cagey at all. It's really good to see. Oh. Oh, shit. Ball into the box. Oh my God. A ball into the box there, right? Comes out. He hits it on the volley, okay? Shins it. Absolutely shins it. To be fair, Morocco are doing all right. They're getting in the right positions, but their final product, their shot, their last shot, is never very good, is it? I think they just lack a little bit of quality. Do you reckon Mark will be angry at me for eating ice cream? To be fair, the stream's messed up anyway with the lag, so, but. Oh, you guys must do this as well. You know, at the bottom of a cornetto, there's always that chocolate bit at the end, right? The little chocolate, sort of just chocolatey cone thing. If you don't bite the sort of cornetto bit around it and eat the chocolatey bit on its own, you've got something wrong with you as well. Right, that's it, done. Nice one. Sit back and enjoy the game now. Knocking it around Morocco. Yeah, like I said, far more of the possession Morocco at the moment. They seem an okay team. There's no chance either of these sides of getting out of their group because they've got Portugal and Spain in the group. So there's no chance Morocco or Iran are beating Portugal or Spain. But like now, you've got 4 Iranians on the counter-attack. They do knock it around quite well. Here we go. Come on, mate. Oh, that final ball wasn't good enough. I think this, Morocco and Iran are like the perfect matchup because they're both similar qualities, and it just seems to sort of, it's not like one team have completely outplayed the other. Oh, yeah, Morocco have had more of the ball, but it's still been interesting. It's still been competitive, Doing Portugal Iran will be more boring than doing Morocco Iran because Morocco Iran at least is very competitive still, and either side has got the opportunity to win. Oh my god! They're just. Mark was scared that I was not gonna have enough sort of what's your favourite packet of crisps type questions, but Jesus Christ, we're coming out of absolute bangers. Pepsi or Coke? You guys know. You know what? I only buy Cokes, right? But I'll tell you what, I bloody love a Pepsi. You know when you're in a restaurant and they go, oh, you ask for a Coke, and they go, oh, sorry, I've only got Pepsi. I don't really mind that. I'm sort of, oh yeah, I'll have a Pepsi. Do you know what I mean? Whoever, when they go, oh, sorry, I've only got Pepsi, they go, oh, actually, no, I don't want it. That's ridiculous. If you do that, once again, something wrong with you. Oh. Pepsi's way better. I actually rate, I also rate, like, not the Coca-Cola and not, like, Pepsi, but, like, just sort of left-wing, sort of odd colas, like fizzy drink colas. Do you know what I mean? I like that. I like it. Can't stop burping with that drink, but it's nice. Yeah, that's the issue. When I do streams and I drink a Coke, I burp so many times and I have to... Oh, excuse me. Oh my... Jack Gavin says FIFA or Fortnite. Mate, FIFA's dead. Apart from the fact FIFA's just absolutely dead. It's ridiculous, mate. It's the deadest game I've ever played in my life. It's scripted, as Mark would say. It's scripted. They've not improved the game whatsoever. Yeah, Ronaldo runs a little bit more like Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean? But I don't care about that. I want to see a far more complex career mode. The journey's a good concept, but you finish it in 45 minutes pretty much. You know what I mean? It's dead. It's a dead game. It's a dead concept. Pro Clubs is okay, but once again, Pro Clubs is no... There's no cutscenes to Pro Clubs. There's nothing to it. Yeah, you play games, but it's still boring. It's a shame Nike pulled the Iran sponsorship because of politics. Is that right? Yeah, and Fortnite, I can't play Fortnite solo. Me and Matthew McFadden have a game of Fortnite now and again. But I can't play Fortnite solo because I get involved and I'm playing, I'm getting to like the last 20 and I die and I just get so angry I don't want to play it anymore because you spend all that time looting, all that time sort of killing people and that sort of thing, and it takes so long to restart it and get back into a game and probably get all your loot. I just can't play solo. I don't mind playing squads or duos. Blondes over brunettes. I don't really mind if my missus is blonde, the one I've got at the moment. Hopefully she's the one I have all the time, but you know, you never know. But I'm at the moment with a blonde, which is always good. To be fair, my last few relationships have been blonde. I'm only 17, but my last few interactions with females. Morocco, Iran. I'll be honest, lads. This second half has been a little bit slower than the first half. The first half, we saw both sides coming out firing, coming out the blocks very, very fast, and tackles flying in left, right, and centre. But this second half has started very, very not very slowly, just a bit slower than we were used to. Favourite video games? I don't really play too many video games, to be fair. Although I remember back in the day, do you guys remember Over the Hedge, the movie? If you remember Over the Hedge, the movie, I had a game for Over the Hedge, and oh my god, it was the best game I've ever played. It wasn't. I couldn't complete a bloody level, and then I just stopped playing it. We've got a Iranian down here, injured. Medics on the field. I reckon he'll be alright. He's holding his torso, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh my god, what a that is one of the best tackles I've ever seen, apart from the fact it should probably be a red card. Well, thing is with that, right, the Iranian, I don't know what his name is, Dimio, the number 9 for Iran, the striker, has, he was 2 foot off the feet, he won the ball back, right, he won purely the ball, it was a good tackle, fantastic tackle, but surely if you're both feet off the ground, you're there, you're at that point no longer in control, which is what warrants a red card, surely. You're married at 17? No, I'm not married. I'll just say my missus in terms of, like, my girlfriend. What's my mum messaging me about? Baby, Dad sit in the dark. Bloody hell. Oh my, as Ewan Hacken says, Over the Hedge is a bad boy game. It is a bad boy game. It should be illegal. It's that bad boy. Would you rather Indian or Chinese food? I'll throw that to you guys. I love both. I'd probably go for a good curry though. I do prefer a good curry. I just am the worst kind of person. I am a sort of like a korma. Do you know what I mean? I do like a chicken korma. Although a tikka masala is enjoyable as well. Oh my god! Right, lads, if you live in London, or as 100 Joe said, this game is dragging a little bit. Yeah, it's dragging, but it doesn't matter. We can just talk in the comments. If you live in London, there's a place. They're in Soho. There's one in Soho, Camden, and Covent Garden. I went to the one in Covent Garden with my girlfriend. It's called Inamo. It's basically an Asian restaurant, so it does Chinese food, Indian food, that sort of thing. Where the tables are bloody, like, you can touch them, and, like, you can order your food off the tables. It's so sick, and you can, like, play games on the tables, like, touch the tables and stuff, and, there's chef cam and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I went there, and I ordered this red curry. That was bad boy. I love a good red curry, right? I had a good red curry. It was spicy as hell. I was sniffing, and my eyes were watering. I was sipping water every 5 seconds, but it was bloody amazing. If you ever go to Inamo in either Soho, Camden, or Covent Garden, go to Inamo and get the red curry, because shit the bed, that is an amazing curry. Also, I had the gyozas. Is it gyozas? I think it's gyozas. The gyozas, like the sort of like dumpling things, at Inamo were bloody brilliant. Oh my god. Yeah, it'd be like it's a curry. It's good, isn't it? Oh, I'm so annoyed that this lag is sort of playing up. Because if it wasn't laggy, I'd just be so enjoying myself. So enjoying myself. Because I'm watching the game. Do you know what I mean? I'm watching the game, but I'm just having a good bit of banter with you guys. Thai red curry is saucy. Blood, mate. Oh, my mouth's watering thinking about it. Poppadom and chutney tray curry, pakora garlic naan bread, chicken pasanda and pillar rice, and a little litre of Coke be just the ticket. Wow, that sounds complex. So the sources say that we're close to agreeing the deal with Alexandra from Juventus. I'll have a little look at that. Don't know whether that's true or not. Look at my little mouse here. I'm not seeing anyone on Twitter. If I see it on Twitter, I'll let you know. But Granit Xhaka signs a new contract. By the way, lads. No, nothing on Twitter. No. Granit Xhaka, any of you Arsenal fans there? Granit Xhaka has signed a new contract for you guys, which is interesting. Yeah, De Gea, new 5-year deal incoming. Manchester Evening News. That'd be bloody brilliant, wouldn't it? So on the play us your first Skype call for the United stand. I'm tempted to do that, you know. I won't do it, but I'll do it another time. Look it up, though. Look it up. Is the match boring, bro? It has come slightly boring, yeah. The first half was bloody brilliant, the first half. But it's really sort of gone downhill a little bit, hasn't it? Slower. Oh, excuse me. How much will Salah cost to sell Liverpool? Me 90 million. I reckon more than 90 mil, pal. If you score 40 goals in a season, if anywhere near replicates that sort of form next season, you're seeing him go for upwards of 100 mil. Definitely. Why so many dislikes? I'll answer it again if you want. Because of the lag and because people expect that we're going to show the game, but realistically, we never said that we will. And that's not how watchalongs work. This game is great. It was good in the first half, definitely. It sort of died down a little bit. I like the tenacity in some of these players, though. It's good. Favourite cereal when younger? Mark did favourite cereal yesterday. I don't really want to go into it because you guys did it yesterday. But my favourite cereal is bloody Crave, innit? If you guys have had Crave in your life, oh my god, that is what heaven tastes like. Crave. Amazing. Sander, are you doing Portugal versus Spain? I am doing Portugal versus Spain, providing that I can sort the lag out, which is, you know, something that I will definitely be working on as soon as I finish this stream. About half an hour left of the stream now, lads, which is, you know, it's gone quite quickly, to be fair, talking to you guys. As Daniel Rollon says, this half has been boring. It hasn't been fantastic, in my opinion. But, you know, it's all right. Don't get why people still don't understand the point of a watch along. Wow, no, it doesn't really matter. Sort of just join and then I can explain the watch along to you if you're new to the concept. But, you know, I just don't understand why you would dislike it. Sander, you look 25. 17, mate. Boring 5-0 opening. Oh, I'm not doing anything weird. I'm doing that, by the way. It looked like it was weird. Anyway. Final quality has been really poor. Yeah, it's been a bit boring. What's the vibe around Spain for the World Cup? The general consensus is that Spain won't do very well, regardless of the managerial situation. When Lopetegui was still in charge, they weren't confident, which is weird because the rest of Europe seems to think that Spain would actually get quite far and even potentially win it. Contenders at least, but Spain sort of really, really negative in terms of their prediction. Chalky Shreddies are good. Do you know what's better than Chalky Shreddies? Frosted Shreddies. Frosted Shreddies are life because you know why? Not only are the Frosted Shreddies good because they're just coated in sugar, but then at the end, when you drink the milk, right, the milk's really sugary and it tastes like it's so good. It looks like De Gea is signing a new contract. Buzzing. I know, man. He's the best player. Best keeper in the world, isn't he? Morocco are rough. They are rough. They are most definitely rough. Can you imagine though, right? Morocco go win this game. Portugal lose tonight, let's say, to Spain. Get a draw against... Oh no, because they still get knocked out, wouldn't they? Favourite board game? Me, the game of life. In Holland, you have a game called Mens Ergernis. I don't know if Zazo can, or someone that's Dutch can translate that. Mens Ergernis essentially means like, don't worry about it. I know you've got it in England, I just don't know what it's called. Leela George with a fantastic comment there. Says Spain is that guy in class who tells everyone he hasn't prepared for the but he aces the exams. Yeah, to be fair, I often do that. I'd never prepare because I'm an idiot. But I often also do that. Like tell my parents that I'm gonna fail this exam. So then, if I fail it, it's to be expected. If I do better, you know, it's always a bonus. Lower the expectations, you know what I mean? Lower the expectation and the outcome is either sort of expected or is decent. Oh, Scrabble's decent, but it's not as good as Mens Ergernis. Connect 4 is good, even though I don't necessarily think it's a board game. But Connect 4 is good, right? But with Connect 4, I can't play it for like a long time. Oh no, Monopoly. You guys, that's a controversial choice there, Monopoly. I bloody love Monopoly. I said I've not got a great attention span, and I don't. But for Monopoly, I'm just so sick. I'm so sick at it. I'm so good at Monopoly. I'm a talkative person, and I'm a good haggler, so I can just sort of convince people to let me buy their streets and things off them for like a really cheap price. And I just love Monopoly. I love the concept of it. Should you grow your hair out? Why shouldn't I grow my hair out? Mate, this is inspiration, bud. You know what I mean? That's inspiration. Oh, mate, I've got a bloody itchy arm now, look. Oh, it was such nice weather today, lads, in Madrid. It's 30 odd degrees. Jenga down the pub is a good laugh after 10 bites. Well, like I said, I don't drink beer, but Jenga's a good game, innit? It is good. Although, do you know what I don't like about Jenga? It's the faff of setting it all up again. Although, you know, Monopoly's quite simple, although you've got to put all the money back in the bank and things like that. But with Jenga, you've just got to faff around trying to set it all up. Handy serves is Sander, audio are off sync. Have you checked the bottom of the screen, pal? Yeah, I'm aware of it. I'm aware. I'm aware that we've got a bit of lag because for some reason my OBS is using up 35% of my CPU, which I don't know why, because I don't know, CPU just can't deal with it. So we'll have to wait and see. I'll try and sort that out before the Portugal versus Spain game. So guys, I know there's about 281 of you watching at the moment, but we will be live for Portugal versus Spain. Hopefully a few more of you do join that game. It's the first big game, isn't it? I'm hoping it's going to be a good one as well. You might often, you know, there is a fear that it will be slightly cagey in terms of, you know, both teams don't want to lose, so they're sort of a bit reserved, but hopefully they both go for it, both try and go for the win. Fantastic players. You know, you've got two of the best players in the world in David De Gea and Cristiano Ronaldo going head-to-head. So, yeah, most definitely should be a good game. So join me for that. I'll try and sort my lag out, like I said. Yeah. Oh, my arse. "68 minutes into it, lads. 68 minutes into it. Morocco knocking it about. Is it just me who thinks it's been a dead second half? It has been a dead second half, isn't it? Morocco almost through there. Hi, I'm late. What have I missed? You missed a good first half, pal. You've missed me lagging throughout the whole thing, and you've missed a bloody fair few good questions like milk or white chocolate or dark chocolate. What's your favourite cereal? What's your favourite ice cream flavour? Ice cream or sorbet? That's the sort of level of content you get on here. Coming forward here, Iran. Into the box. Ball into the box. Corner. Corner, Iran. We will see game here, or he just talks. Welcome, Christian. I'm actually out of sync at the moment, as you can see. So I do apologise about the lag. But, yeah, I just talk about it, mate. We don't show the game, but I'm talking about it. Give my live updates. People in the comments are going to be watching it as well. So just get involved, mate. Watch it if you can. Or if not, don't worry. I'll be keeping you up to date with all the latest scores and main events from the game. Oh, my God. What do you guys get at McDonald's? That's another one, Asian gamer. Matthew McFadden, can you tell Andy that the whole situation about... If anyone asks about lag, or if we can see the game or that sort of thing, get in the comments, Matthew McFadden or any of the other snaps or people like that, moderators, let them know what the case is. Hamburger or sushi? I can't choose. I cannot choose hamburger or sushi. For me, like... it just depends on my mood. I love both. What do you guys get at Mackie D's then, lads? What do you guys get at Mackie D's? I've got once again. It's so I know I keep sitting on the fence, but it really depends on my mood on what I get. Sometimes I go for a McChicken sandwich. I never go for just a burger on its own. I always go for a meal. So I always get chips and a drink with it. I go for a strawberry milkshake, by the way, or a banana milkshake's good as well. But yeah, in terms burger wise, I'll go sometimes for a McChicken sandwich, sometimes for a quarter pounder. Sometimes for a quarter pounder is decent. Rarely go for a Big Mac, although now and again it is okay. That's what I usually get: quarter pounder, Big Mac, or McChicken sandwich with chips and a drink. Curly fries and Big Mac. Simon knows about the lag, guys. It's something that's not in his control now. It'll be fixed. Guys, I'm sorry. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to the 300 or so of you that have been sticking with me throughout this stream. It is Morocco, Iran. It is my first watch-along for the World Cup, and I don't know why we've got lag. Hopefully, it's just because I started off the stream with all my programs open and my CPU got overcooked and couldn't deal with it. But I don't think that's the case because OBS is using up 34% of the CPU. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll have to wait and see. When I finish this stream in about 25 minutes' time, I will I'll test it on my own YouTube channel, which is private and all that sort of stuff. I just use it to test out streams. So I'll try and fix the lag, and we'll go live for Portugal versus Spain. About an hour and a half, we do end this this stream. McChicken sandwich I get. It's good in there, McChicken sandwich. Grand Mac and extra large fries. Toffee sundae. I've never got a sundae. Chicken tender quarter pounder, cheese melts, vanilla milkshake. That sounds deep. That sounds like I can get my nashes into. Mate, he's got an injured player here. Injury. Seems pretty bad, to be fair. The Moroccans are huddling around him. Seem pretty concerned. No wonder I'm not fat. Piss off. Will you take over Mark one day when he gets too old? When he gets too old, that's brilliant. No, you can't really get old to do this sort of thing, can you? He might be fed up of it one day, in which case I'll be there if he wants to give me the reins. I'll be there for him, definitely. But you can't. It's not a physical activity, isn't it? So once your knees go, you can't. It doesn't really affect it. He could get fed up though. He could be think, what? I've had a good run. I've done it for 5-6 years now. Sort of done with it. Do you want to take it over? And I'll be like, yes, please. Nick says, I must say this match is not a great watch. It's not, is it? It was... Oh, I got a Moroccan player injured here. He's having a little cry. I think it's just because he's upset. Yeah, substitution. Oh my God. He's out of it. He's like stumbling all over the place, this Moroccan. I think they're going to get him a stretcher. First substitution of the game caused by injury. What were my thoughts on Egypt versus Uruguay? I was having a sleep, mate. I just got home from school, and I knew I was going to be doing two watch-alongs. So I thought, something you might not realise is that watch-alongs are actually quite knackering. Talking for 2 hours and 10 minutes or so straight, non-stop, trying to entertain and trying to be, entertaining, is difficult, and it is knackering. So I knew I was going to be putting in quite a bit of work tonight. So I had a little sleep. Morocco coming forward here with 10 men, of course. Substitution hasn't been made yet. Iran get rid. Not very well though, but they're still on the ball. Iran. That was good, to be fair. That turn, they've won a foul. The show must go on. Yeah, mate. Look, I know we've had lag the entire stream, so I do apologise about that. But Mark had lag his first stream. That's just the way it is. You're always going to get a few teething problems. The thing is with Mark knew immediately why he had lag, which is good because you can then fix it, can't you? Whereas I have no idea why I know why I've got lag, I just don't know how to fix it. That's the only thing. It's weird though because I don't usually have, I think I'm just going to restart my computer, shut down OBS and hope that it sort of fixes itself out. But, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Did you do your homework? I've broken up from school. I've just got to do my. We're just coming back from school now for next week and Thursday and Friday of this week to work on our uni application and our personal statement, that sort of thing. Dancing in the dark with you between my arms. Thoughts on the Nigeria kit? Very decent. Very decent. I like it. I very, very much like it. Matthew McFadden isn't a fan. I just like it. It's vibrant. It's gone, it's had some design put into it. It's had effort. It's not bland. It looks retro. It's just nice, isn't it? All these kits nowadays have got no real thought put into them. And I just like the fact that Nigeria, and I think it represents the Nigerian culture quite well. I'm not too educated on the Nigerian culture, but I can imagine it being sort of represented through that kit, which is essentially what a kit is meant to do, isn't it? Represent your country. Like the England kit, it's just a bit dodgy, isn't it? Like, it's just white. I don't know, it's just boring. Would you like to be a presenter or some sort in the future, Sander? Mate, that is literally what I want to be when I'm older. Presenter, entertainer. It is like, I was working on my personal statement today and I'm probably going to apply for a media and broadcasting course at uni. I want to become a presenter so bad. This is great practice for me, and it's great to be able to talk to you guys and really. If you look at me a year ago, I've improved so much since then. Hopefully I can improve even more. But yeah, I really do want to be a presenter. That's my dream, man. Who do you reckon is going to manage United when Mourinho gets sacked this December? Well, that's not going to happen, so no answer. Sander, will you support England? Yeah, I'll support England. Me and Mark were obviously discussing the other day before the World Cup started who was going to do what streams and what games. And I gave Mark, I said, look, you do as many England games as you can, pal, because obviously he's English and things like that, lives in England. Whereas I'm not. I like England. I've lived there for 16 years of my life, but I don't know, I'm not really that arsed about it. I will support England, and if they do well, I'll be happy for them, but Holland is really where I've got the affiliation with. Anyway. Keep up the fantastic work, mate. You'll get there. Good luck, Sander. You'll do well. Thanks, lads. I appreciate your support. A better computer. This is not my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is actually sick. It's just my CPU. My computer's coming up to 6 years old now. So yeah. It's just the CPU. Just messaging Mark once I finish. Let's hope that Luis Enrique is jobless if Mourinho gets fired. Wait, you're Dutch? Yeah, I'm Dutch. Well, both my parents are from Holland. And then my mum and my dad moved to England when my mum was pregnant with me. I was born in England, but I've always had a Dutch passport. And then I moved to Spain last August, so about a year ago now. Nathan, yeah, I was, yeah. Crunchy or whisper, crunchy for me. I bloody love a crunchy. Crunchy is just so good. Oh, the honeycomb is just amazing, isn't it? G4, I don't know, mate. No, I don't. It's died down this game, lads. The reason I haven't necessarily been commenting on it is because, the first half, it was a fantastic first half, wasn't it? It was very, very interesting, high tempo, fast paced, end-to-end stuff, counter-attacking. Oh my God! It was a good shot there. I think the keeper parred it away. It was a fantastic shot. It was on a half volley. It was very, very decent shot there. Could have definitely nestled into the back of the net, but it didn't. Gone out for a corner here for Morocco. But yeah, like I said, in the first half, it was fantastic end-to-end stuff. Hence why I was commentating on it a lot. Where in this first half, it's really just died down. Really just died down. Nice shot, good save. It was indeed, mate. It was indeed. Look, my prediction was 0-0. And look, we've got 10 minutes left of this game, so I'm still sticking with that 0-0. Although Morocco are pushing further forward, they clearly want the win. Yeah, 0-0 is still my prediction. Header from across there, but it's gone out for a goal kick. Matthew McFadden says, come on Morocco, got a 20-team ACCA with 410 grand rewards, and I need Morocco to win this. Let's get behind Morocco then, lads. Matthew McFadden. Are you the first guy related? I'm new here. Oh, are you in the first guy related? G4, welcome, mate. I appreciate you joining the stream, pal. Yeah, massively appreciate it. I've got a bit of lag, but I will sort that out before I go live for the Portugal-Spain game. But no, me and Mark aren't related. Just know each other through the United Stand. I called in about 2 years ago now, and on one of the Skype shows, and he liked what I had to say. And ever since, I've been getting involved in the United Stand, and now this since last summer. 80 minutes into the game, it's died the bloody hell down, isn't it? Morocco, I've got the ball. Goal kick. You a Madrid fan, bro? Nah, I'm a Manchester United fan, pal. I think if I give my opinion on Love Island, I'll get crucified. I think they're all... No, to be fair, I think they're all dumb. They're all shallow. Apart from... Well, they're not all dumb and shallow. Like, Alex is alright. Not that I watch it. Like, Alex is obviously clever and, like, a reasonable guy. EL, despite his critics, seems like a good, not too shallow. Seems like there's more to him than just abs and a pretty face. But a lot of them, people like Haley and people like that, there's just a lot of them that are so thick and just... are so shallow, and all they care about is abs and looks and nothing more, which really annoys me. And I think it's a bad representation for kids because Alex, the doctor, who really should be the one with the most chance of getting into a relationship because he's got a fantastic career, he's smart, he's educated, he's a good-looking guy. He's the one that's not getting into the relationship because he might not have like this massive six-pack and the massive pecs, which is all the girls in there look for. So that's sort of a bad representation for kids, I think, of what sort of beauty and what being successful and being that fit is. Like yeah. But I do think it's cheap shit entertainment. At the end of the day, it's cheap entertainment. I watch it. I do enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. It's cheap. It's not boring. It's shallow, but I enjoy it nonetheless. G4 says, you have so much charisma. I'm 17 as well, but my charisma is nothing compared to you. I've always been an entertainer. Oh Jesus. I'm a bit knackered now. To be fair, when the lag is just the only thing that stressed me out a little bit. But yeah, no, I've always been an entertainer. I've always sort of gathered the family around and put on little shows for them and stuff like that. And I've always, I've always wanted to be the main character in the school plays and things like that. So I've always loved getting up and talking to people and being sociable. But it's definitely something you can work on. Charisma and confidence is definitely something that you can work on. If you've got low confidence at the moment and you've not got the ability at the moment or the confidence to go out and speak to people or get up here and do something like this or something like that, don't worry, you'll be all right. You can work on it. You can definitely work on it. Player going off stretched here for Iran. It's horrible, isn't it? We saw it the other day with Saudi Arabia, I think it was. Yeah, Saudi Arabia. Oh no, I think it was Russia, with Russia's striker. You saw him just go off in the first game. And imagine that, especially for people like, Russia are most likely going to qualify to the Euros and the World Cup every 4 years. Well, every 4 and 2 years. But if teams like Iran, countries like Iran, you might not qualify for a little while. So to go off in the first game is devastating, isn't it? George is a sort. Haley's fit. Like, they're all good looking. Haley's good looking. George is good looking. Rosie's good looking. Megan's good looking. It's the name of my girlfriend. That's my Megan. Yeah, they're all good looking, but just shallow. Jack's funny. Danny. I don't really rate Danny, to be fair. Danny Dyer. I predict Portugal 1, Spain 2. Well, we're coming up to the end of this stream, lads. Get in the comments, what do you reckon for this next upcoming game then? I'm, of course, going to sort out the lag as soon as I finish this stream. But get in your comments, get in your predictions for Portugal versus Spain. We'll do it in the 10 minutes before the kickoff when I actually start that stream. But Portugal versus Spain, what do you reckon then, lads? What do you reckon? If I had to give my prediction, I'd probably go 3-1 Spain, I reckon. Ronaldo to get a goal, but I just think Spain have got too much quality. Portugal, of course, do have Bernardo Silva. Mark says, well done, son. I've been like listening to a story of your life and haircuts rather than a football game. Mate, to be fair, the first half we were proper getting into it. We were like talking about all the tackles, all the events in the game, but yeah, it was end-to-end in the first half. It was exciting, high-tempo football. But since the second half has kicked off, it's sort of died down. It's been a slow-tempo game. There have still been feisty tackles and therefore injuries, which we've been commenting on. But other than that, it's just been a bit dull. And so, I'm watching it, but there's not too much to comment on at the moment. And there's not really too much... Yeah, like I said, Morocco have just got majority of the possession, knocking it around, no clear-cut chances really for them, hardly any shots on goal. Iran are sticking 10 men behind the ball and trying to defend for their lives. But saying that, Morocco are coming forward here, ball into the box, Iran clear. That is one thing Iran are very good at. They are very good at the counter-attack, aren't they? Their passage of play is very decent. Matthew McFadden reckons 1-0 Spain. Pankaj reckons 2-2. Flash of Thunder thinks 2-1 Portugal. Adateo says 3-1. Presume that's Portugal, obviously. 3-2 Spain. Andy says 2-0 Portugal. Well, that's the good thing. We'll have to wait and see, lads. Once I finish this stream and sort the lag out, I'm very excited for that stream later because, like your comments sort of suggest, it is a very difficult game to call and therefore should make for an interesting one because no one could really call it. It is close. Both teams have an abundance of talent and quality. So hopefully we'll see a very, very good game, exciting, high-tempo game, but also filled with an abundance of quality, which they do both possess. So we'll have to wait and see. I presume I'll get this lag sorted out. If I don't get the lag sorted out, which I really doubt will be the case, but if worse comes to worse, if I don't sort the lag out, we'll have to see if Mark wants to do it in that case. Or I can just go live with lag, but it's not really lag, it's just the CPU being overcooked and not being able to process the video quick enough. Mark giving Sander the hairdryer treatment. Realistic though, can you imagine Mark with this Barnet? Imagine that. Someone Photoshop that, please. Oh, what is he doing? Get up. Get up. He's rolling around like a fanny. Mate, just get up, pal. That looked like Vic starring us during the Sidemen game. Just get up. Let's have a little look at this, shall we? Yeah, to be fair, he catches him. Right, he does catch him, and I don't think it's a dive. He does catch him mid-air, and therefore he does go down. But he rolls about like an absolute fanny. You could roll about a little bit, but then just keeps going, doesn't it? Idiot. But it was a foul, and he didn't dive or anything. Yeah, there has been a serious amount of diving, but there has been a serious amount of feisty tackles as well. I think either side have really got to go for this, don't they? They really do. There's 89 minutes into the game now. They've really, really got to push for that winner. The next game will be more exciting, and it'll be better as well in terms of the stream, because I would have sorted the lag out, fingers crossed, touch wood, and it should be an overall better stream. But as Mark had with his first stream, I've got teething problems. It's the first stream. But like I said earlier, Mark knew exactly why and was able to fix his lag issues, whereas I know why. It's my CPU usage, but I don't have anything open, so I don't know how to fix that. OBS is using far too much CPU than it really should, so that's sort of worrying for me because I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that. But we have got about an hour between this and the next stream, so I'll try and fix it. Oh my god, a Moroccan we've got 6 minutes of added time there, but a Moroccan shot and it almost went out for a throw-in. 6 minutes of injury time, Jesus. We've seen a fair few injuries, haven't we, in this game? These guys are just making it easier for Portugal and Spain to go through. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. We have got another 5 minutes now left in the game. Either side really needs to win if they've got any hope of getting through, because if they draw this game, Portugal and Spain are most just definitely going through, aren't they? So yeah, the game tonight, if it stays like this, the game tonight will just be to figure out who's first and second, I reckon. But yeah, about 4.5 minutes left. There's a foul. There's a little bit of a kerfuffle going on the pitch, a little bit of a scrap. Yellow card coming out. To be fair, that's the good thing about this game. It's been feisty. There's been a fair few good feisty tackles in there, which is good. Bring up Task Manager. Yeah, I'll do that Task Manager thing, but what's it called on Mac? What's it called on Mac, that Task Manager thing? Three games in safe, and in safe to say this ain't going to be a pretty World Cup. Well, I mean, the 3 games have been Uruguay, Egypt, Iran, Morocco, and Saudi Arabia, Russia. So we haven't had anything, any game of real significance yet. But tonight we will. Tonight we'll see what the World Cup is really made of. Hopefully we can get a proper game this evening. Yeah, guys, you know what Task Manager is called in Activity Monitor. That's it. Came into my head. Okay, Activity. Here we go. Well, at least Gary Wells says this has been a blast. If you've enjoyed the stream, guys, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Most definitely have enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it. I hope you guys have as well. I do apologise about the lag. I really, really do. CPU time. What the bloody hell? Baby, Where's the bloody... The CPU percentage isn't coming up. It's not actually coming up, which is very odd. I don't know, I'll figure it out after the game, pal. I'll figure it out after the game. Anyway, about 2 minutes left now, lads. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's been a dull, very, very dull second half. Iran have got a free kick here up the field. Could we see a last-minute bit of drama? That'd be absolutely mental. If Iran bang this, I will just go nuts. Morocco deserve to win, though, but... Iran... Ball into the box. Oh, my God! Iran! 1-0! Oh! Oh my God! Iran in the 94th minute go 1-0 up from a corner against Morocco. Oh my God! That is the most ridiculous thing. Morocco do not deserve that. It's very, very harsh on them. But Iran have sat back, defended well, counter-attacked when they've had the opportunity to, and now they've gone 1-0 up. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, we were. Wow, wow, we were. Oh, my God. Jesus. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable, that. Brilliant. Comes in. Oh, was it an own goal? I think that was an own goal. It was an own goal as well. It fully was an own goal. Oh, no. Own goal by Morocco. That is an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Fair play to Iran. I feel happy for him. I'm happy for him. Matthew McFadden would be absolutely gutted. He had a 20-team ACCA on. And he had needed Morocco to win. Oh, my God. Another late winner. That was bloody brilliant, that was. In the 95th minute, that was. 95th minute. Own goal. It was Bahoudouz with the own goal. Yeah, Jack, I am doing the Spain game. I just need to figure out see if I could sort this lag out. But guys, I will be doing the Spain game tonight, so get ready for that. And hopefully there'll be a few more of you watching. Oh my God, almost had a little bit of late drama there by Morocco. That should be it done now, the game. That's it, lads. Thanks everyone for joining me. It's been a good game. First half was very, very, very exciting. You know, it was end-to-end stuff, counter-attacking stuff from Iran. Morocco had more of the possession. But, you know, it was an exciting game. Second half, a bit dull, wasn't it? It was slow. But in the not in the 80th, 9th minute. In the 95th minute, an own goal by Morocco saw Iran go 1-0 up. They have won. They have got the 3 points. Very, very harsh on Morocco and harsh on Matthew McFadden, who, of course, could have won, what was that, 410 grand or something like that. Thanks everyone for joining me. I will see you guys later for the Portugal versus Spain watch-along. I do apologise for the lag. I'll sort it out. Yeah, I'll see you for Portugal versus Spain, lads, and speak to you all soon.